As the U.S. continues to evacuate Americans from the Afghan capital of Kabul, we're getting a unique and personal perspective on some of the people in that city. Our own Tan Trung spent a month reporting in Afghanistan several years ago. Tonight he puts his reflections on that time and what's taking place now in focus.
In watching the current and frantic evacuation of Kabul, I remember how majestic Afghanistan's capital looked when I arrived there in 2013. It was a different time though. I was reporting for another outlet then. Osama bin Laden had been killed 2 years earlier, and there was a general feeling that with him out of the picture, there would be a time for the US to move on. And as we move on now, I pray for the safety of the Afghans I had the privilege to meet and work with during my month-long assignment in Kabul. I produced several stories on Fawad, a kid who sold maps on the street. He wanted to be a pilot someday. Abdul was our driver. He had dreams of becoming a journalist. He navigated some really tough terrain for us in between the Hindu Kush mountains. On a story featuring a group of orphans getting ready to perform at Carnegie Hall, I met 13-year-old Layla. She loved playing drums. What will life look like for her and other young women under the Taliban again? My deepest connection was with Najib. He worked in our kitchen. Our love for cooking gave us a common language. He lived on the outskirts of Kabul with his wife and 2 sons, but no electricity. Najib was part of an ethnic group called the Hazara, considered to be one of the most oppressed minority in Afghanistan. Despite that, he showed up for work every day with a smile and fed our team of producers, photographers, and security guards. I really haven't thought of Afghanistan until now. It's one of the many luxuries we enjoy as Americans. It's a luxury secured by the servicemen and women who sacrificed body and blood. Ultimately, they and the Afghan people are the most qualified in deciding if America's longest war truly made a difference in Afghanistan. From my limited time and experience there, I can say several people in Kabul left a lasting mark on my life. Tan Trung, Eyewitness News.